Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video here on the Pokecentral network. Today we have some pretty exciting stuff to show off. Of course, if you guys did miss yesterday's video, make sure to go and check that out because I showcased the brand new battle tower here on the server. Today we're going to be taking it on with our survival team for the first time ever. And before we get into that, I want to go ahead and show off some of the things that I've been doing back at my island. So first things first, here is my completed house. It's not actually completed, but the front half of the house is mostly done, and I think it came out pretty nice. It all really did end up coming together. We have all of the roofs for the side and the front all completely done. Now we just need to go ahead and finish up the back wall here, but once we have that, the entire exterior of the house will be completed and we can go on to furnishing the inside. Now, I've gone ahead and actually moved. You can see no more chests out in my yard, no more little bunker underground. We have moved all of our items into our storage system here, which is really awesome. So we have all of our blocks stored over here. You can see they're all pretty organized at the moment, and I hope to keep them that way. And then down here, we actually have all of our different items. So we have our Pokeballs, all of our TMs, we have our held items, our potions, rare candies, berries, things like that. And like all our redstone, everything is very organized, and it makes things a whole lot easier when I go to find something or I need to put something away. It's really great to have a lot of different chests for individual items. Now, I do have to say we are about to run out of room in our TMs and our held items, so I didn't really plan very well for that. We don't have much space to move. I guess we could put them in these chests down here if we get more, but I don't really like them being on like separate sides of the rows. I don't know. It's not really a big deal. We'll figure something out, but I just wanted to showcase that because I did spend quite a long time trying to organize everything. Now, the one other thing that I did want to show before we go ahead and take on the battle tower is I actually caught a legendary here on the island, and I started recording the second that it spawned in. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip, and then we will go ahead and get straight into the battle tower. Oh my god, guys. So I was just saying how I caught that Latias just yesterday, and another one just spawned on my island, so I was in the middle of recording a video. Might as well jump in here and grab this one as well. That's amazing. This is our second Latias that we've actually gotten here on our island in the time frame of, I think, 2 or 3 days. So just the amount of people that hang out on my island, I think, causes it to go way up. But there we go, number 2. If only it was a Latios, that would be pretty cool. But maybe I can find someone that will trade me a Latios for one of these Latias. Alright, guys, so we are at the battle tower now. Let's go ahead and head on inside. And before we go ahead and actually take on the challenge, I do want to check out the leaderboards and see what we're working with here. So, ooh, Deathmaker made it to floor 11. Wow, okay. This thing has only been up for about an hour now, and there's already an entire leaderboards now. The final place here is actually only floor 3. We can beat that pretty easily, but I don't know exactly how high we're going to be able to climb on these leaderboards. I really doubt we're going to be able to beat floor 11 and floor 12 and secure this number 1 spot, but we're going to try, that's for sure. We're currently placed 27, and that's because while I was testing, I went to floor 2, and then I quit the battle, so I don't know. I guess let's try this out. We have the tower shop over here. We're going to try to save up for some different items if we can. And the best way to actually do that is to come in first, second, third, fourth, all the way through 10th place to get some bonus points. And if you get it first place, you get an extra 2,000 points. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into things. Highest floor is 2 so far. Hopefully we can beat that pretty easily. I'm going to be bringing in my Nidoking, my Dragonite, and my Ferrothorn for the first attempt here, but we can always change that up and bring in other Pokemon until we figure out what the best setup is. And I feel like there is probably a lot of different strategies you can go with here, but let's just jump into things. All right, start the challenge. All right, there's someone else in this room, and that is fine. Let's see if we can find an empty room, though. Here's one. Okay, there we go. And we get our own room. Now, it's just going to teleport you into a random room. If there's another person in the room, it doesn't really matter. You can still battle the NPC at the same time. I just kind of want my own space so that, you know, we aren't looking at other people's Pokemon the entire time. But let's go ahead and just kick things off here with floor number 1. I'm really hoping that we don't run into too much of a problem here with the first floor, because that would be a little bit embarrassing if we lose to floor number 1. But it does seem like it is pretty easy to beat. Come on. Doesn't affect Nidoking. That's good. And Earth Power again. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and move Nidoking to a different slot in my party and start things off with a Dragonite. Because or maybe even Ferrothorn. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and put Ferrothorn in slot 1. We'll save our Dragonite and our Nidoking for backup if we need to do more damage, but hopefully we can use Ferrothorn to at least whittle down the NPC's Pokemon's health a little bit before we have to move on to something else. And let's go ahead and try floor number 2 now and see if we can pull anything off here. Awesome. Okay, so a Seaking. Let's go ahead and Leech Seed. Because if we just do this, it's going to take a while to get through these floors, but I think we'll be able to get pretty high up. And let's go ahead and Gyro Ball. Should do a fair amount of damage. And then we're just going to protect this turn. And, ooh, he switched to Wigglytuff. Okay. We'll Leech Seed as well. That's fine by me. Come on. There we go. Planted a seed. We're going to get our health back here. Let's go ahead and Gyro Ball. How much damage is that going to do to a Wigglytuff? Almost took it out there. All right, and they sent out Mighty Anna. Let's protect. Oh, Seaking. Good time to go ahead and Leech Seed again. Come on. I wonder if Ferrothorn can actually wipe this entire NPC. And Gyro Ball, is it going to do much damage? I know Gyro Ball is based off of your Pokemon speed compared to the opponent's Pokemon speed. The bigger the difference, the more damage it actually does. So it looks like we are pretty good. Does Leech Seed disappears when you swap out a battle? I didn't actually realize that. But okay, we won the battle with just Ferrothorn, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and jump into floor number 3. And here we go. Without losing a single Pokemon, we managed to take out floor number 3. Moving on up in the world, there's actually a few other people in my room now, and it looks like that one's empty. So let's head on over there. It doesn't really matter what room you're in. You can actually leave the tower at any point just by doing Warp Battle Tower between floors, and I'll actually showcase this real quick. So you leave, and then say you want to leave. You leave the server, you come back a few hours, a few days later, whatever you want. And as long as you didn't actually lose to an NPC, you can go ahead and click Continue Challenge. Don't restart. Click Continue, unless you do want to restart, but that'll start you back at floor 1. So Continue Challenge, and that'll go ahead and put you back up into another room where you can start off from where you left off. So you don't have to do a consistent battle, climb all the way to the top in one go. And if you need to leave your computer for any reason, all you got to do is finish your current battle, and then you can go ahead and just leave the server and come back later. Now, I will say do not leave during battle, because if you do that, it will be considered a loss. Whether you log out of the server, whether you forfeit, whether your game crashes, it'll all be considered a loss. So you really do need to be careful with that. But let's jump into floor number 4, and hopefully we can pull this off. I feel like we're probably in the top maybe 15 at the moment, and I feel like we can get a whole lot higher on the leaderboard. And I think this is going to be it for the 4th floor. There we go. Super effective. We have beat the battle. Let's go ahead and actually turn on our chat here so we can actually see the messages when they pop up. We'll turn it down a little bit, but I want to be able to at least slightly see it. All right, guys, here we go. Floor number 5. I think things are about to start getting a little bit more challenging. We're not really going to be able to wipe the entire NPC without losing a Pokemon. With that being said, we've made it this far. None of our Pokemon have fainted a single time in any of the battles so far. Let's go ahead and... oh, there's another person here. See, everybody has such a large Pokemon. That's why I don't really like it. Let's go down a floor and get our own room again. Let's see if we can go ahead and win floor number 5. Jumping straight into things here. A Rapidash against our Ferrothorn. That's really not a great matchup. Let's switch on over to Dragonite, because I don't want to risk getting burnt on our Ferrothorn. And I feel like not the best moveset here, but Earthquake should be okay. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and try Fire Punch. Ooh, that was a big hit. All right, our Dragonite might faint here. It might be the first Pokemon that we actually lose. There we go. Wow. And Nidoking, hopefully you can pull things off here for me. The battle camera is currently glitching out a lot, but that's fine. You know what? I think we're going to go with Earth Power here. It's going to send out Seaking. That's okay. We should be able to survive pretty much anything from a Seaking, I think. And Rapidash should be pretty weak to this move. There we go. Floor number 5 is down. I actually want to check the leaderboards really quick, so let's go to Warp Battle Tower. And let's just see if maybe we're in top 10 on the leaderboards now. I will say it doesn't update until we actually finish our climb, so we're not going to be actually on the leaderboards, but we can look at other people's floors. So it looks like we would end up being, oh gosh, we'd be in this slot right here because all these people made it to floor 5 before us. But if we get to 6, we jump all the way up to, oh, not that far, like here. And then if we get to floor 7, we jump all the way up to here, and then floor 8 we jump up to here. So we really need to make it a floor 12 if we want to be high up on the leaderboards. Floor basically 8 through 12 will get us there. So let's go ahead and continue our climb and see if we can make it up any further than we are currently. And there we go. Floor 6 is down. Let's just jump straight away into floor number 7. We're almost there. We're climbing. We're doing pretty good so far. I think our team is pretty well suited for the battle tower here, and we have a pretty good lineup. Our Nidoking has really good coverage. Our Dragonite is just overall a pretty good Pokemon, and then our Ferrothorn is very bulky and very good at stalling out the battle and making sure that we can take down the Pokemon that we need to. For example, this Gyarados here. So let's go ahead and use Spikes, just so that if they swap in, they take some more damage. And then we're going to go ahead and actually protect so we can gain that little bit of health back, because every little bit of health really does go a long way. So we'll hopefully gain that back. There we go. And Gyarados should actually faint in this next turn from the Leech Seed. And we're going to put down other spikes there for the Clefable, and then we're going to Leech Seed it as well. And this strategy has been working out pretty well for me. I know there is quite a few strategies that will get you up higher in the floors, but this is definitely one of those, and Ferrothorn is a beast of a Pokemon for the Battle Tower. Let's see. Okay, we got the Leech Seed off. Let's try getting down one more spikes. I think that'll get us up to 3 spikes, which is perfect. That's the maximum you can put down. And then we're going to go ahead and use Gyro Ball, even though I don't think it's going to do much damage here. It is super effective, but Clefable isn't a very fast Pokemon. And this Clefable really does like to heal up here. Wow, okay, this is a little bit annoying. We might have to swap to something else and see if we can one-shot it, because it just heals up every time we do any damage. Alright, super effective, but we're going to be running out of the Gyro Balls very, very soon here. Let's try one more. Softball, come on, stop healing. I might go through and just remove all these heal moves because they just spam them. It's a little bit frustrating. All right, let's switch to something else here and see if we can do a little bit more damage. Maybe Nidoking will be helpful here. Let's see, what can we use? Maybe Sludge Wave, super effective. Probably just gonna heal up, but I think we're actually good. I think we got it. There we go, and a Swellow. We're gonna have to stick with the Sludge Wave, but it's gonna do more than enough damage here. And they can't actually swap out with U-Turn because they don't have any other Pokemon. There we go. Floor number 7 is down. I believe we are actually in the top maybe 15, top 10, something like that now. And just a couple more floors and we will be in those top positions, which is really awesome. And there we go. We beat floor 8. That means we are moving on to floor number 9 here. I'm actually going to go ahead and see if we can go down a floor to get an empty room again. And we'll see if we can do this. We are actually so close to getting up to the top place on the leaderboards. Oh no, guys, this might be it. We just got one shot right off the bat here. I'm a little bit worried. All right. Ooh, this is scary now. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this now that I lost my Ferrothorn in one hit. But let's go with an Earthquake here and see. Oh, and we got burned. Wow, we are just getting destroyed here by the RNG. All right, there we go. Managed to maybe take out one Pokemon here. Wow, this is a really beefy Pokemon here. We're not doing any damage at all. We took one out, but our Dragonite's dead, and so now it's a 2v1 Nidoking versus these two Pokemon, and I don't really think he is going to be bulky enough to sustain through these really high IV, high EV Pokemon, since every single floor that we go up, they get stronger and stronger. Let's go ahead and look up the weaknesses on Google because I have no idea. All right. We can maybe do a Ice Beam. That does kind of put us into a weird situation where if the next Pokemon that comes out isn't weak to Ice, we are a little bit unlucky. But let's just go for it and see if... Okay, Tangrowth. What is that going to do? Super effective. We might actually be able to pull this off. Oh, yes. Keep switching. Keep switching. Switch again. I really want you to switch again. Don't one-shot me, please. Just switch. Ooh, okay. Okay, come on. There's one down, and I think we're going to one-shot this Tangrowth. Okay, that was so close there. Oh, my goodness. But we beat floor 9. That means we are in the top, I believe, top 3. Let's go ahead and check the leaderboards real quick and see how far up the leaderboards we've actually managed to climb and where we're going to be situated here. Now, like I said, this thing has only been up for a couple of hours now, and I'm sure many people tomorrow will get a lot higher, but it looks like we are going to be sitting in 4th place, but we're going to be tied with 2nd and 3rd place. We get one more floor, we get 2nd place, we get 2 more floors, we get that 1st place position. Let's go ahead and jump back into our challenge here. Oh man, I'm really excited to actually try and get one of these top positions. All right, this time the RNG is looking a little bit better for us. We got a water type right off the bat. Let's go ahead and Leech Seed. He's going to swap on over to a different Pokemon. That is perfectly fine, though. The Leech Seed will still work. Let's get down some spikes. Let's get set up here. Oh, we flinched. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. We're going to heal up a little bit. We're going to use Protect just to get a little bit of our HP back. He's going to send out Azumarill. We're going to Leech Seed. He avoided the attack. Wow, okay. Avoided the attack 2 times in a row. If he avoids it again, Alright, we planted the seed, but that's not good. Oh, man. Let's Protect. Let's get a little bit more health back. He is so increased in the stat department that I'm a little bit worried here, but it's going to make Gyro Ball a little bit more effective. Not effective enough. Protect. Let's see. Come on. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. This is really bad. Oh no, he's going to one-shot me here. All right, well, let's see if we can maybe do something with Nidoking. The Azumarill did end up feigning there. And now we have a Slowking to deal with, so at least we're still 2-2. Let's go with maybe... what should we use here? We could try maybe a Sludge Wave, since that's going to get our stab bonus. And none of our moves are going to be super effective here, so that's probably our best bet. Let's try it out. Ooh, not a lot of damage. And he's going to one-shot me. Oh, no. Back in this situation again. The challenge is definitely increased once you get to these upper floors. I don't even know what to use at this point. Fire Punch isn't going to be good. Dragon Claw is probably our best bet. But I don't know if it's going to be able to actually take out this Slowking. I'm a little bit worried he's got some sort of like an Ice-type move that's going to one-shot me. But actually, I don't even think he can get Ice-type moves. I don't know. We'll see. Dragon Claw. Oh, that didn't do anything. Should we try Earthquake? I mean, that's going to do less. Is Slowking really just this bulky? All right, one more hit. Ooh, okay, we're going to have to one-shot this last Pokemon. Oh, wait, that was their last Pokemon. Wait, what? Did we kill 2 Pokemon? I don't even remember killing 2 Pokemon. I mean, okay, it says congratulations, you win. I'll take it. I don't know exactly what happened there, but... Sure, I felt like we only fought 2 Pokemon, but floor 10 is beat. That means we are actually in the top positions here on the leaderboard. I believe one more floor will get us tied for 1st place, but currently... Oh, no! Belos! Why? No, dude. Oh, man, someone made it to floor 13 while we've been taking on the challenge. Oh, that means we got a few more floors to go, but we are currently situated in 3rd place. All right, guys, here we go. A Durant on the field. Let's go ahead and Leech Seed things up, and hopefully we can get this pulled off, and he won't swap out of battle straight away after. And then let's go ahead and use Spikes, just to get things set up so that we do some damage to his Pokemon when he swaps in and out of battle. And then let's go ahead and actually use Leech Seed again against the Cloyster, which is perfect. He avoided the attack. Wow, we have really bad accuracy. He avoided the attack. See, that keeps happening. That seems a little bit messed up. I don't think we should be missing 2 attacks in a row every single time. But oh well, let's go ahead and get 1 more Spikes off. That'll be the maximum amount that we can have on the field. Let's go ahead and Gyro Ball. See how much damage is that going to be. He looks like we flinched maybe there. Let's go ahead and Protect. And then let's go ahead and Gyro Ball again, and hopefully we can take him out here. There we go. And Leech Seed, we're looking pretty good for this floor. I think we got it down. I'm feeling pretty confident here that we can take it out. Let's go ahead and Gyro Ball. Not very effective, but that's okay. I guess let's try it again. We are still getting those Leech Seed HP points back, but it's really just not doing any damage here. He's actually gaining more from his leftovers than he's losing each round. I guess let's maybe swap to Dragonite or Nidoking and see if maybe we can do something. All right, I am actually going to go ahead and swap on over to our Nidoking. We're going to save our Dragonite for a little bit later on. Let's see if we can maybe get a Earth Power off. He's going to use Protect. Okay. Earth Power again. How did he just Protect 2 turns in a row? All right, I mean, I didn't even know that was possible, but sure. He's going to protect again. We're going to Earth Power again. And we're so close to taking him out here. One more Earth Power will do it if we can manage to pull it off. Earth Power, come on. He protected himself 2 turns in a row. I thought you could only protect 1 turn. But okay, there we go. Floor 11 has been defeated. Let's go. This is awesome. Okay, just a couple more to go. All right, we got a Tangrowth right off the bat here. Now, we're not actually going to be able to Leech Seed a Tangrowth, so we're going to have to swap on over to... You know what? Let's use Spikes first. Let's get some Spikes down, and then we'll swap over to... Oh, he swapped. Okay. You know what? I will... That's perfect. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, NPC, for working with me there. And we'll go ahead and get some more Spikes down. Might as well. And then we're actually going to have to protect after that because that was a pretty big hit. So we want to gain our health back as much as possible here. Did we not get a Leech Seed off? Did we miss it? I don't even know. Okay, Spikes. Oh, he's going to get me there. All right, he's almost dead. Let's go ahead and send out our Nidoking. And let's go with... What was the first Pokemon he had? Tangrowth. Let's go with a Flamethrower. Because if he sends back out Tangrowth here... Oh, he sent out Altaria. That's not good. Let's switch to Dragonite. Please don't one-shot me. Okay, that's going to do a little bit of damage. Not too bad there. Let's go with Dragon Claw. What? What was that? Oh, no. Oh, no, this is really bad. So, Tangrowth... Is Tangrowth weak to Ice as well? Because if he's weak to Ice, we can just use Ice Beam. Hopefully one-shot the Altaria, hopefully one-shot the Tangrowth. But this is looking like maybe where we end things here in 3rd place on the leaderboards. Not going to be enough damage, and we're going to die. There we go. We made it to floor 12, which means our score was 11 because you get scored based on the floors that you beat. But hey, you know what? Not so bad. You know, for our first ever attempt here at the Battle Tower with our main team, getting to 3rd place is pretty good. And we can definitely get higher. We just got a little unlucky there at the end, and I wasn't expecting our Dragonite to actually get one-shot by that Altaria, especially after that Dragon Pulse did so little damage. But you know what? That's fine. I will accept the defeat, and we will try this again sometime in the future. So from that single climb, let's go ahead and take a look at how many battle points we actually earned. 138. Wow. All right, now that I see that, we might actually need to increase some prices because that's quite a few points for that short of a time. I mean, that maybe took me... Actually, I don't even know. It could have been a pretty long time, but that is fine. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to go ahead and end things here. I know this was a little bit of a shorter video, but I really just wanted to record an episode taking on the Battle Tower with our main team. If you guys are excited for all the new things coming to the server, make sure to go leave a like on the video. Come online, check out the Battle Tower. It's running on all 3 of the survival servers, so if you play on a server with less players, I play on gold, which means there's going to be more people challenging the tower on gold, which means overall the scores are going to be a little bit harder to beat. But if you play on silver or crystal, I think there's a little less players, so you might have a better opportunity getting those higher numbers. And of course, if you do end up just grinding out the tower, you will be able to buy yourself a ton of really, really cool items, like all of the different mega stones and the legendary items here. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.